How to print postcards and mail them directly from your dashboard. It is important that you're logged into your dashboard in order to use the service. So go to the Buddy homepage and click on the big blue login button. This takes you to the login page where you can enter your usual email address and password. Once you're inside your dashboard, just move over to the services area and click on your practice name here. So now you can see links to all of the various services available within the dashboard. What you want to do is to click on the link that says DocMail Send Postcards. There are four main buttons: Create a Mailing, Review Orders, Completed Orders and Review Invoices. There are also some tabs here that you should perhaps take a look at because they have important information. Let's have a look at each of these buttons. Reviewing orders, for example. Here you can see some existing orders that you already have in your basket. In the completed orders area, this will give you a handy list in date order of all of the orders that you've placed. And if you want to review the invoices relating to your payments to DocMail, you can do that here by logging in. So let's go ahead and create our first mailing. And what you'll notice is that we have a number of filters in order that you can actually find the template you want to use. The main first filter would allow you to choose all of the templates in that particular category. I'm particularly looking for second recall seniors, and here we can see that we have two options. So I'm going to choose this particular one and preview it. And here I can see it in more detail, and you'll see that the logo at the bottom and the signatory are just generic at this point. Close it by clicking the cross at the corner. Begin the mailing process by clicking the select button, and now you can select all of the mailing criteria that you want for this particular campaign. So the signatory, if it's not what you're looking for from the database, can be changed by clicking on the pencil, typing in the signatory that you want for this particular mailing, and then clicking the pencil again to save it to the database. You also can change the qualifications in the same way. You may want to add this mailing upload to your timeline, so you can do that also. You would probably want to choose standard delivery, and this tells you the date that will go out, and of course the salutation. Preview your personalized changes by clicking here. And you'll see at the bottom that actually your logo and what you've just typed in the signatory field are now saved to this template. So now you'll want to add your patient file, which you do simply at the bottom of the page here. You just have to navigate on your computer to the file that you want to upload. So you select the patient file button, add your file, and you'll note that you actually can choose the type of file that you've actually uploaded. In this case it's a CSV file, so you want to add CSV. Your correction options for your addresses can be either all the addresses updated where there's an improved address available, or just savings, so only addresses that will reduce the cost of the mailing, and any that would incur a surcharge will be dropped. In our case, we're going to update all of the addresses. So now you can click on the Upload File button. And then you get these field mappings, and this explains that if you've been doing this before, you will automatically have some field mappings saved. In our case, we're going to clear these mappings and remap them first. So you have to actually map all of the fields: title, first name, surname, and all of the address fields 1 to 5, including the postcode. And now we're just going to create the new mappings. You will have to wait a little moment whilst this is done. So here are our checked addresses. There are 6 of them. You can actually edit any particular address if you feel that it's not correct. You do that by clicking on the edit button and then changing the details as appropriate in the pop-up. Save your changes and you'll see that it's now changed on the file. If that's correct, you can go forward and just upload your records. Your mailing details are sent to DocMail, who cost it against how much money you may have in your account and tell you what it's going to cost to top up. You can click and should click on this area here to make sure that you check that the address detail has turned out as you expected. And if everything is satisfactory, then you can proceed with your mailing. So you can pay and send this order only, or you can save it to add another order, or you can save it and review any outstanding orders you have already prepared before. You can of course always cancel. So I'm going to save and review my outstanding orders. I just have this particular one. Quite happy with all the details here. So I'm going to go and pay and send it, which will require me to add some funds into my DocMail account. So DocMail are telling me that I've got to top up my account by £1.51, and I'm going to add those funds. So I have to log into DocMail, add the funds that are necessary, or as much as I want, top up my account, and my mailing is going to be sent.